Hey guys, Matt Catling here, and this is your Minute with Matt. Today's episode, really excited. I put a post out there about the difference between breakthroughs and breakouts and how to really integrate mindset into a consulting model. And so I wanted to quickly talk to you about that today. So when I work with people, I use a number of different modalities. So I've created my own. It's called RCT, or Rapid Change Technologies. And this is where I brought in mindset, I brought in coaching, and I brought in consulting. So non-advisory structures and advisory structures, empowerment structures, structures to create clarity. And as you probably heard me say, the structure is the key. We want to create a structure of creating versus a structure of fixing. A structure of fixing is where you never stop fixing things, whereas a structure of creating is actually where we get out there and start to kind of break out and create. And so breakthroughs versus breakouts. So when I'm working with someone, one of the first things that we'll do is we'll set an objective, typically a breakout goal, and that goes for often 90 days. So we kind of sprint for 90 days, and then we kind of rest, then sprint for 90 days. So a breakout is more the specific result. So like, hitting a certain profit level in your business, or a certain result around your health, or, a result around relationships, i.e. attracting a relationship, or behaviors in that relationship. So speaking up, asking for what you want, putting boundaries in place, all of those things will create a specific result. So when you think of breakouts, and it's often a business term, a business breaking out to a new level of profit, all of those types of things. Now let's talk about breakthroughs. Breakthroughs are more the mindset side of it. Now breakthroughs, typically what's going to happen is that if you do like an NLP intervention or whatever modality is under the context of mindset work, the breakthrough is going to be often a difference in perspective, i.e. you're going to see things differently, or it's going to unlock clarity, or you're going to access different emotional states. And with those different emotional states, again, you're going to look at the world differently. You're going to, be able to behave differently as well. Because when you're in a state of confidence or certainty, you're going to do things probably, you're going to execute more in comparison to holding back. And so what I find is that when I look at a breakthrough model, we're looking at really breaking out to clarity. Over time, that clarity kind of compounds to a point where we break through to clarity, compounds, and then that compounds to a certain point where we break out to the result. So I'm really looking at both. Now, if we look at all of these different models, often, there's a lot of business coaches out there that go, oh, mindset doesn't work and all of this stuff, and life coaching doesn't work and all of this type of stuff. And, they're just missing the point. Everything integrates. So, if you've got certain behaviors in one area, often they're going to be in another area. If you've got challenges around communication in the context of business, you'll probably find that you're having challenges around relationships outside of the business. If a business is built on a wound, let me tell you, you're going to typically attract other wounded leaders. They'll probably play out their childhood conditions or, wounds within the organization. If the entire structure is built on a wound, let me tell you, it'll only get to a certain point before burnout with the leaders or burnout with team, conflict, sabotage, all of those things. And so the era of kind of like the wounded leader is over, and what we're seeing is the rise of the authentic leader. And that's where like burnout kind of becomes a thing of the past. Now, let me tell you, all of that stuff is mindset. And so if a business coach is kind of going, oh, mindset isn't relevant, they're wrong. Everything is relevant. We want to integrate it all into the one structure. So from a business point of view, what's really great is that when you start to kind of have those breakthroughs of clarity, you get more clarity about the business. You start to hire and attract different types of people. You start to see opportunities where previously you were deleting those opportunities. And so I say 90 days because when you do like a mindset intervention, it typically takes 90 days to really, come to fruition in terms of behavioral changes, all of that stuff. It can be quicker, but I always say to my clients, 90 days. We do an intervention, 90 days, we'll get the specific breakout result. Okay, so that is the difference between breakthroughs and breakouts. And we want to integrate all of these things within a structure. Okay, so that is my Minute with Matt. Hope you enjoyed it. I talked really quick today. If you've got any questions, please reach out. I'm also launching kind of like a brainstorm and beers, kind of, an online and in-person in-person kind of event. And so if you're a troublemaker, maybe you've got a business, you want to break out to the next level and you want to have some clarity, join me for a brainstorm and beers. Just reach out, let me know if you want to join. It's a free thing that I'm doing to help business owners as well. And again, hope you enjoyed today's Minute with Matt. And again, reach out if you need anything. Bye for now.